It's gonna be spooktacular, y'all. Hello there, my pretty. This is Monica. And today I am coming at my little sparkle squad, my Halloween bouquet for the crafty collab that I did with CraftyMommy85 and Stephie Dee Creates. Hope I didn't scare you too much. So of all these supplies that you've already seen previously in my other two haul videos from the Dollar Tree, I have now added some popsicle sticks, and I also added some washi tape. I have my 2-temp glue gun over here, and I've got this set on the low settings. So that will allow me to be able to attach some chocolatey candies like these little eyeballs here onto the popsicle sticks without melting the chocolate. Those of you who have seen some of my candy bouquets before, I did utilize some different techniques, and the glue gun was one of them. However, at that time I did not have the 2-temp glue gun. So let's get started with this candy bouquet, y'all. So I'm going to use one of those black glasses, and then I'm going to reuse my orange vase over here, the little floral foam that I had previously. So I'm going to do 2 of those, and I'm just going to unroll the purple and black mesh. I think I have enough. You might even want to go ahead and start popping some of it down into the vase. I think that's good right there. I'm just going to cut that off. Now I've just got it bunched in there right now. I'm going to have to take this back out so that I can then put the light string in it and then push it back down in there again. But I'm going to leave the battery cage outside so that I can leave this behind the vase. When I go to turn it on, just flip the switch. I don't have to go digging down into the vase because there's going to be candy up here. Take the bottom of the light string, take almost the bottom of your tool, and then just wrap the tool around the light string. I still have my floral foam. That's just going to sit on top of the bunched up tool that I have. The next thing I want to do, just so it's good and dry, is get pop rocks onto some popsicle sticks. And I'm going to do that with my good old low temp setting of my hot glue gun. Now, due to the nature of this being the low setting, you know, this might actually just pop right off. That's another reason why to have some washi tape. You can also do that with clear tape. It doesn't have to be washi tape. These candy bouquets, you need varying heights, just like you would if you were making a floral arrangement. I decided I wanted to make one of the pop rocks higher up. So I took 2 popsicle sticks and just laid one over the other. And then I've got hot glue in between. Then what I did is I used this washi tape here. I used that as sort of like a floral tape and just wrapped those sticks with it. I'm going to put this in the back of the design here so that when I stick this into the foam, you see how much higher it's going to be. I'm going to poke this down in there. Even though it's only 3 pop rocks, it's going to look more balanced. I'm going to build all around with things like the finger suckers, the witch hats, the pumpkin suckers, the Frankenstein suckers, and all of this other candy that you see is going to be filler. Now I've also got those picks, like the pumpkin picks and the witch hats that I have over here, but I am planning to do a second smaller candy bouquet. I'm going to take some of the eyeballs and try to get them glued on here to the popsicle sticks. Because it's that low setting, I'm not worried that it melted the chocolate. So if somebody, you know, pops that off and opens up the wrapper to eat it, then that's still going to be fine because the glue did not actually touch the chocolate. You want to be sure that you're using candies that are completely wrapped up if you intend for people to eat this. I'm going to do a couple like individual of these, and then I might do a couple that have several eyeballs on one stick. I think that would be kind of cool. Ooh. Look into my eyes. Have to be at any particular point along your popsicle stick unless you're trying to create height differences, so that's something to keep in mind. I put the biggest things in the back of my candy bouquets and the smallest things towards the front. Now the other things that I've got are some fingers here that are already on sticks. Something that would be kind of cool here is maybe put them like pointing out to the sides, so maybe you want to stick them in from the sides. Whatever is in your imagination will work. Just go crazy. If little kids are helping you with this, even though this is on my low setting, I would suggest letting the adults do hot glue portion. If you're making this as a gift for someone and you know that they like certain types of candy or certain flavors, then you can totally customize these bouquets, even the holiday themed ones, to whatever their favorites are. So if they really like Reese cups or M&Ms or whatever it is, then be mindful of that when you purchase your candies. I have so far for this taller candy bouquet that I'm going to put in the frosted vase. This is the front, and as I turn it around, you'll see that I've kind of packed all the little empty spots with something in different heights. This is the back here, but the front I have set up to where you see the fingers protruding from the sides here. So that's how I know that this will be my front, in order for me to put that into the vase. Any way that you want to fill this in, you can choose to have it like a rounded shape to fill in, or you can do like what I did, which is that A-frame, and then make sure that both sides are full, whereas you've got some stuff on the sides happening here and it's kind of filled in, but it's filled in mainly from the front and back. I did wind up cutting these in half, the popsicle sticks, just so that I could get these on these little tombstone candies because they're short. And I'm going to be putting the short candies, the tombstones, here towards the front. And then I've got some of these gumball eyeballs on the longer popsicle sticks, as well as the taffy pieces. And I'm just going to poke those in wherever I need some filler on this one, the larger of the candy bouquets. And then I'll be working on the second one in the black glass. I just opened up that package of the little wooden ornaments that say "Boo!" So they're covered in purple glitter. They have a little hanging thing. So if you're actually going to cut the string off, and I'm going to glue it to a washi tape wrapped popsicle stick. And I'm going to stick it right here where I have a little hole. I'm going to cut this little string off right here. So now I have the popsicle sticks, the two popsicle sticks put together. I've put the washi tape from the top to the bottom almost. I mean, I'm leaving quite a bit to get poked down into the styrofoam foam itself so that the tape doesn't impede it. But now I'm going to put some hot glue on the front of this and attach a boo ornament to it. So that is it on this particular candy bouquet. The only thing I have to do now is pop it into the vase. You can actually see here though the little green styrofoam, so I am going to use that piece of tulle. I'm just going to kind of tuck it in around the sides of this. Got candy on the back side. As you turn it, you're still seeing candy all around the sides, and there's no gaping holes, but it's more of the A-frame. Now, I don't have any of the foam to use for this particular project, so everything is going to just kind of be pressure holding it together. If you have a rubber band, you could do that, like my lollipop bouquet in the mason jars that I did, where I used the rubber bands to go around the sucker base and then pop that in there. Now, another option that you can do, like if I've got so many of these eyeballs here, these little gumball eyeballs, I could actually layer candy in this glass and then put some tulle, kind of poke it in to where I'm doing this peekaboo stuff over here at this candy bouquet. So I could do something like that if I wanted to just make it layered candy and then put something kind of light on top here. Okay, so I just kind of bunched that together so that when I put this in from the sides, you're going to see the web all around the side, and then I'm going to pull off another layer and punch that on top of this layer here, but I'm going to come in from this side here so that now you'll be able to see a web all the way around and it'll fill up the glass. Another benefit of doing that like that is now I've created all these little pockets that I can stick pieces of candy into, since I don't have any more of that foam, and it can help to hold the candies that's on the sticks and the popsicle sticks. Now I'm just going to be popping in things. This time around I'm going to use the chocolate and orange Tootsie Roll Pops. Kind of play around with my taffies and stuff. I have a few more of these little glittery pumpkins. That's all I'm going to do on this one until I get it to where it looks like the way that I want it to. Put a tombstone on the back of a taffy, so now I've got, it almost looks like a lollipop now because it's on both sides of that popsicle stick, and now it's holding two pieces of candy instead of one. Kind of getting full here, so now I can really build on that by just poking in various little pieces of candy wherever I might need. That would be really cute. Sometimes you might even be able to just lay in candies like this, that way they're loose, and whenever somebody goes to pick it out, they don't even have to worry about it being on a stick. As long as it just doesn't fall off of your bouquet whenever you're making these things. You don't want someone to take this and put it in their car to go home that you've taken the time to make it for, and then all of a sudden all these little eyeballs are rolling off of your candy bouquet. I do like the popsicle method and the lollipop sticks and also skewers. So I'm going to continue to just pop in, fill out little spaces here for this smaller one, and that should do it for this candy bouquet. Alright guys, so here are the bouquets that I made using candy from the Dollar Tree. And some little items like this spider and that skull garland, also from the Dollar Tree. It wound up creating two bouquets, or bouquets, however you want to pronounce it, but I like boo since that's what I've got in my bouquets here. These have a mix of candies in the traditional Halloween colors. This little book of spells that has just a storage compartment, and it's got some candy like it's spilled out here on this table, with a pumpkin tea light that just kind of flickers its little light here. The tulle that is in the little glass does not have any lighting to it. However, over here to my right in the frosted glass vase, I do have that little string of lights. We actually do really have tarantulas here in Texas. Thank you so much again to Stacy at CraftyMommy85 for asking me to partner in this Halloween crafty collab with her, and Stephanie over at Stephie Dee Creates. That was such a cool request, and I was so happy to participate in this project. I do love Halloween, and the Dollar Tree is just awesome. It has so many different things. It's not just crafting supplies, but they're candies, they're everyday supplies and all that stuff. So any excuse that I can use to head over to one of my favorite stores at the Dollar Tree, I will do it. We'll have to say the only disappointing thing is over here on the larger of the candy bouquets where I put the light string down into the vase. I waited until last night to turn off all the lights and turn that on. And unfortunately, I just really could not see that orange light string through the tool that I have tucked down in there in the vase. And shortly thereafter, it stopped working. So it was only $1, but still. This would be something perfect that you could make for your tablescapes if you're having a Halloween party, if you know someone that has a Halloween birthday. So now I get to add this Halloween bouquet to my repertoire, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope that you liked this. If you did, please leave a like on this video and leave me a comment. What's your favorite Halloween candy? I really love Snickers. Anytime I can combine caramel, peanuts, and chocolate, I'm just thrilled. I hope you all have a spooktacular day and a happy Halloween. Bye, y'all.